Hello guys, welcome back to our channel, Han and Kai. So today's video, we will tackle or share the information on how to book your Philippine passport for renewal or new application for this. So we search the DFA Philippine passport. So after that, click the go to http passport.gov.ph appointment. So pagka-click nyo yan guys, lalabas na yung terms and conditions. DFA Foreign Affairs. So ito yung pinaka-front page nila. Then meron dyan, basahin nyo na lang yung information ng terms and conditions. Then click nyo yung by proceeding with this application, I understand blah blah blah. So click nyo yan. So, merong options, start individual appointment or start group appointment. So, of course, i-click nyo yung individual appointment kung solo lang naman. Pero kung group kayo, click nyo yung isa. Okay? Then, sa site location, dyan nyo ibubook yung pinakamalapit na DFA sa inyong area kung saan kayo nakatira. So, may mga provinces naman located dyan na pwede nyong puntahan na mas malapit sa inyong area. Click nyo lang. So, yan yung information. Basahin nyo din guys ha. Huwag yung click-click lang tapos first time nyo pa naman. So, dapat better you read it first before you click the confirmation. So, yan yung information natin sa notice. Then, I confirm. So, yan yung main office nila sa DFA. So, ang clinic ko, DFA SM Mega Mall. Kunwari lang naman, guys. So, yan yung available nila. July. And availability ng appointment mo. So, I'm not a robot. Click mo lang din yung bridges na included dyan para ma-verify natin at ma-continuous natin sa next. Yan. So, itong information naman ay patungkol sa personal information mo. So, andyan yung name mo, yung email address, last name, birthday, gender, civil status, phone number. So, input mo dyan sa first personal information mo. Lagay mo yung details mo. Now, I'm putting my name, last name, given name, middle name, and then birthday, then gender, civil status, single, married. Of course, kunwari single tayo. Then country of birth, birthplace. Then if it's finish or you complete the information of your personal information, then click next. So, the next information is your father's information. So, the information is that needed from your father, their name, last name, given name, middle name, country citizenship, and then your mother's information name when your mother was single. So, yun yung ilalagay nyo guys, ha? Yung pagkadalaga nila, maiden last name. Then, citizenship ng inyong mother and father. Then, if this is done, click nyo lang guys yung next to proceed sa application information. So, on this part, may nakalagay na note. Please bring your proof of Philippines citizenship by election, naturalization, reaccusation on the date of your personal appearance. So, application type, new. Basis of Philippine citizenship, birth certificate ang dalhin nyo guys. Okay, bring your PSA. Kung single ka, birth certificate. Then, if married, dalhin nyo ang inyong marriage certificate, PSA. Plus extra IDs. Nakatunayan, kayo yon, mga government IDs nyo guys. So, emergency contact person, lagay nyo yung information ng inyong contact. For example, sister, or if you're married, then your partner is your emergency contact person. Then, on the last part, contact information. So, dito nakalagay yung, ilalagay nyo dito yung current address nyo, yung home address, occupation nyo, if you're employed. Then, if not, lagay nyo, pwede rin student dyan sa occupation or non-employed, mga ganon. Then, office number if you're employed, office address if you are working. So, kumpletuhin nyo lang yan guys, lalo na yung may mga asterisk. Kailangan talaga may mga details yan, yung mga naka-red na asterisk. Pero kung walang asterisk, that's okay. Katulad niyan, wala namang nakalagay sa office number and office address na asterisk. So, that's okay na you don't need to answer that information. Then, if done, click next. So, iyan na, summary na siya guys. Isa-summary na lang to double check if all that you input is correct for your checking again for the final before you proceed to the final clicking and paying your appointment date to secure your appointment. Then, if this is okay, click nyo yung I am not a robot. Then, click nyo rin yung I am aware that possession of a passport is a privilege granted by the government of the Republic of the Philippines only to the citizens. Then, if this is confirmed or this is correct, click the confirm for final checking. Click mo yung confirm. Click mo na yung confirm. So, yan, naklik na natin. So, on this part, you can check regular processing or special processing. Dito mo na malalaman kung nasa magkano yung pwede mong isettle. So, you can choose debit card, e-payment, or over-the-counter by the authorized payment centers. So, ako guys, ang kiniklik ko yung over-the-counter payment. So, nagbabayad ako guys ng Philippine passport ko guys sa bayad center to secure my appointment. Dahil hindi ako rush, so regular processing lang. Pero kung rush kayo guys, then click nyo yung special processing. So, may nakalagay naman dyan kung ilang days makukuha. So, ako, hindi ko naman nirarush. So regular processing lang. Para 950 yung isisettle ko sa bayad center plus 50 pesos na charge nila. So, 1,000 or like 1,000 plus total. Kasi may charge din si bayad center. Pero, more or less, mura lang naman yung charge nila. Then, dahil natapos mo na fill upon online yung booking appointment mo, then dun sa given email ad na pinasa or sinubmit mo rin doon, may marireceive ka sa iyong email na confirm booking appointment, yung reference number na kung saan yun yung gagamitin mo to pay sa bayad center. So, dalhin mo yung information na yan at yun yung reference number na isisettle mo sa bayad center at kung magkano. Tapos, after mo na masettle yun sa bayad center, the next day or the next hours ay magsisend na si DFA ng confirmation mo na nabayaran mo na yon and secured na yung appointment mo. Then, you just only visit your appointment date to submit your this information and bring some of your personal documents na makakapagtunay na ikaw si itong applicant na to. Some Beispiel or example is your additional government IDs, SSS, PhilHealth, Pag-ibig, TIN number, and then birth certificate if single, and then if married, additional is your marriage certificate. Then, if nagkamali ka guys ng pag-input sa iyong online application form, then at nabayaran mo na, okay lang yan guys. Dalhin mo lang itong online application form mo and then tell them sa mag-a-assist sa'yo na staff na nagkamali ka na kung pwede i-edit ulit sa system nila bago nila i-print. Dahil kapag na-print na nila yan at bigay na sa iyo yung Philippine passport mo, wala na silang magagawa. So okay lang na magkamali ka online, then inform mo lang doon sa DFA na nagkamali ka at i-edit nila yan para sa'yo. Kasi i-confirm din naman nila yan kung tama yung nilagay mong information. So yun lang guys ang pag-process or pag-fill up online para sa renewal ng iyong Philippine passport. Hopefully nakatulong itong vlog namin sa iyo. And please guys, don't forget to click the notifications bell and subscribe to our YouTube channel so you're always notified on our next vlog that we will share here. Hopefully nakatulong ito. So, cheers!